I
Yes,
will
yes.
definitely go for post graduation as well, ma'am. I will take admission in MA, Master of Arts with English. Be a good thing. It will never make anyone sad if anyone is doing education.
Education always keeps you updated. You always remain aware what is happening around you. Then with education, you get to know what are the new avenues in life.
More than 1 lakh rupees per month.
Hmm. They are educated or they are not educated.
They are educated. They don't have any government job, but they are earning very good amount of money.
You have recently graduated, right? With
Yes,
the
ma'am.
English literature as your elective subject.
This is my major subject, ma'am. Apart from English literature, I had also taken political science.
Hmm. Okay. How many members are there in your family?
In my family, ma'am, if I talk, so my family is a very big family because I have 5 brothers and 1 sister.
Hmm. And what is your number in the family among the siblings, brothers and sisters? What is your number?
I am the fifth one.
Okay. Who is younger than you in the family?
Nobody is younger than me.
You are the youngest in the family
Yeah,
because you said you are five brothers and one sister, I think. You told me this thing, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay. Nice. And how do you spend your day? Because your degree is all done. You are done with your degree. And now you are preparing for some government job exam, as you told me. Why you have not given a thought that you must go for post graduation? Are you satisfied with your degree, or are you
I
hopeful that
I
yes,
will
yes?
definitely go for post graduation as well, ma'am. I will take admission in MA, Master of Arts with English.
Hmm. Okay, but
Yeah.
if you clear your exam, then it is all done. There is no need to go for further studies. Huh?
Yes, ma'am, you are absolutely right. But I think that education is very good thing. It will never make anyone sad if anyone is doing education.
Hmm.
Taking education is a very good thing. It will make people rich, happy, will give you prosperity in your life,
Hmm.
happiness.
Okay. Education always keeps you updated. You always remain aware what is happening around you. Then with education, you get to know what are the new avenues in life. What else? What are the other options you can go for? So this is the biggest advantage of education. Education
Yeah,
never goes waste. If suppose you don't get the job, you being educated, you can figure out, you can work out that what else you can do at your own. You can start your own business also. This is the
yeah.
best side of the education.
You know, ma'am, my uncle's son, they are doing business and earning more than 1 lakh rupees per month.
Hmm. They are educated or they are not educated.
They are educated. They don't have any government job, but they are earning very good amount of money by doing business.
You always earn more when you do something of your own, I believe. Yes, well, if you are at the top of some post in some area, you are you have got very good job, some top class job, then certainly your earning would definitely be on the higher side, because salaries now they are, people get big amount as salaries. But if you do business, there is no limit. You in business, you can earn to any extent. And moreover, you are not working under anybody. You are your own boss also. This is a good thing of doing something of your own.
Yeah, definitely. Just like YouTube is also a business if we are
Yes.
making content.
Yes, of course. There are some people who are doing very well. So you should be creative. You should have the ideas and you should be consistent with your work. You have that zeal. You should have, it needs patience also, hard work, ideas, everything works.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely right.
And how this thing, Ravi, came in your mind that you must work on your English speaking or learning English, and how did you came or landed up here on YouTube?
Ma'am, before if I talk about my English journey, so I had been working in a company. The company name is Squad Stack Solutions Private Limited. The branch based in Noida, Uttar Pradesh, Noida.
Mm.
So I was working, ma'am, as a telecaller sales expert. Yeah,
Sales experts making calls.
yes.
Mhm.
So I make most of the calls in English language as their guidelines.
Mm. Okay.
So yeah, I worked for 1 year, and after that, they provided me an experience letter, Ravi.
Mm.
So they again taken another speech assessment test, and in that test, I think my performance was not well to check my English how I am doing. So
Mm.
they rejected me after that. So I feel very nervous because I lost that opportunity because I was working at my home. I was earning very good money. In part time I can do full time. So even I don't need to go out of my house. Everything was in my phone.
Mm.
So after that I realized yeah must no worries whatever I have lack of whatever is lack in me, I will improve. So I meet with Mr. AJ speaking in English, his YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
did mail him. He talked to me, and before I had not thought that I should start a YouTube channel. But yeah, when I spoke with him, then I realized yeah I must start a channel so that I can practice with some more new peoples, and it
Mm.
will really help me to remove my hesitation, to build a confidence, also a very nice communication skill. So
Mm.
I am working on my communication skill. I want to improve as much as I can so that more people can connect with me. Yeah.
Nice. Good initiative. Good. And
Thank you, ma'am.
you are speaking well. Initially, when you started the conversation, you were a bit on the downside, but as now our conversation is proceeding further, I have seen that you have become confident, and now when you are trying to speak out, you speak well. And definitely, very soon, you will reach up to a level which is the basic requirement for your job.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I don't want to make myself limit due to any language.
Mm.
And as English importance is in many fields, like if I want to go in banking sector, in that scenario also English plays an important role.
Mm. That's true. English is needed everywhere, no doubt. Yeah, you are correct.
And ma'am, I believe that I can do it. I
Yeah,
have the yeah.
you should have that belief. Only if you don't have the belief, then you can't achieve anything. If you have your inner call is when your inner conscious, your inner self that tells you that, okay, just move on, you can do it. Only then you can do it. If you have negativity inside you, that you try to talk positive things, but from the inner core, you have the feeling, I can't do it, how can I do it, then it's difficult to do. If you're confident, then definitely you're going to achieve it and you will do
Yeah,
it.
positive thinking is really very important in human life. I have seen the power and quality of positive thinking. You know, ma'am, when I was working as a sales expert in Squad Stack, so
Mhm.
we were getting sometimes not good customers as well.
Mhm.
So I was taking that feedback to my leader. So they were guiding me how Ravi you can handle your not good customers.
Mm.
And they were telling me everything. They always
You
trying to
are not taking, you are giving that feedback to your higher ups. Giving.
yeah, yeah. Exactly, ma'am. I made some mistakes while speaking.
That's why actually I don't want to point out, but because we are here for this purpose only, and considering you very younger, and because you want to learn, that's why I have made this correction. That if I have noticed that you have spoken something wrong or erroneously, I must make the correction. It is my duty also.
Yeah,
That's why
that
you're
is
talking
great.
to me. That is the purpose.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. That is the purpose why I have selected you to speak with me. Why I have chosen you to speak with me.
Okay, now tell me why you have chosen me as today's for this mentorship.
Because, ma'am, I watched your video on YouTube. You are speaking very well, and even you have done one session with, I think, ASU Official 2021.
Yes,
So that conversation was really awesome. I saw and impressed by your that conversation, and I thought I must email her, ma'am, so that I
mm.
can also have my own session with her.
I'm so happy to have a session with you. I never say no to anybody. Yes, I remain busy for most part of my day, and like all days, my today's day was very hectic. And as I promised you earlier that we will have a session at 6. We were to have a session at 6, but realizing that it won't be possible for me to reach back home at that time. So, but at the same time, instead of canceling the session, I then gave you another option that if you agree, we can go ahead with the session, but after some time. So, thing is, the what I want to convey from whole this my part of the conversation is that whenever anybody proposes that the person wants to talk to me, I always say yes for different reasons. If somebody is not better than me, then maybe I would be able to contribute something for that person. And if somebody would be having an upper edge better than me, then definitely I'm going to learn something from that person. So in both the cases, it's going to be sort of win-win approach or win-win situation for me. So that's why I don't like saying no. I don't like that. If somebody has approached me, definitely that person might have so much of the stuff inside his or her mind. Okay, ma'am, we want to have a session with you. So I always consider it as greatness, great opportunity on both the sides. Maybe it prove beneficial for me, and maybe that having session with me proves beneficial for the other person.
Yeah, that is your greatness, ma'am. You are so kind.
It is, I think, we all should have this kind of approach. Only then, when we move together, then we go cover far of distance. Then we reach at far off, right? And if we go alone, then maybe we pick up the speed initially, but at some stage we would find ourselves alone. So it's always better to move together, to learn together.
Yeah, ma'am, definitely. And I also do the same thing. I never say anyone. No, because I know if I will practice, either I will get something new to learn or I will help someone.
Yes, this is a good approach, and you should always move on with this kind of approach in life. This kind of approach is workable everywhere, at every front.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
should always offer your helping hand to somebody if you can. It is greatness. It is a greatness, you can say, by the God, that you are in such a position that you can extend your hand for somebody to help somebody.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So, Ravi, what else
So,
you
ma'am,
want to
I
say? You want
wanted,
to do?
yeah, ma'am, please go ahead.
Hmm. Okay, go ahead. I can go ahead for so much of. I can consume so much of the time because once I start talking, so I can talk on all different kinds of fronts. But because as you are a learner, you are so young. So at this very moment, I can simply give you an encouragement that you have started a good journey and you have taken a very good initiative that you have thought of working on your communication skill. And of course, this communication skill is very important as you have already realized it that you couldn't get that job because of this lack of or some lacuna in your communication skill. So I at this very moment I would simply say, not saying much of the content, simply you keep on working on your communication. If you love having these kinds of sessions, you do this. Okay, Ravi, tell me what else you do. Only then I would add up something. What else you do other than having these sessions? Are you in a habit of reading? Do you read a newspaper?
Yes, ma'am, I used to read newspapers. And apart from reading newspapers, ma'am, I am using another app. That app name is Ace Fluency, and I think you also
Okay.
know.
Yeah, I know. Mhm.
So I practice free of cost with co-learners.
Nice. Good. Mm.
There
So
is a premium. Yeah,
that will
yeah.
definitely give you benefit.
Before I had installed another application. That app name is Clapingo, but there was not any way to practice English free.
Mhm.
So
That is paid.
even yeah, I had requested to the customer service kindly allow me one demo free session, and yeah, after that I will definitely took another session also, and yeah, I can pay the half amount if it will be possible for you to. So please let me have
Ajay,
session.
if you can't have go ahead with the paid session, you are lucky enough that now these kinds of opportunities are also coming our way where you can talk to anybody. So whenever you feel like, or you can simply put up your request, you can put in your request, and better you talk to random people because you need not to spend any money. And when you talk to a learner, the person on the other side is a learner, so that way I think one learner can help in a better way to another learner, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
that teacher, sometimes a student, your classmate, makes you understand in a better way as compared to your teacher. Because sometimes your teacher cannot come up to your level, but your classmate can understand you very well because you both are of having struggle, same problems. So it is a similar kind of thing. You need not to worry if you can't spend money on the paid sessions. You can go ahead with these kinds of sessions. The simple thing, if you are in a habit of reading newspaper, go ahead with the newspaper news. And as per your interest, what do? You just choose one kind of news, whatever is your interest. If you like some entertainment, you choose that kind of news. If you are interested in politics, you have studied political science, you told me, right? So you can choose that kind of news. So when every day on a daily basis you will be going through these kinds of news, you will realize that some similar kind of words you come across every day, every day, every day. So this way you can enhance your vocabulary related to that particular field, related to politics. Once you are done with it, then you can choose some sports section. Then start going through sports kinds of news. Then you will realize that some specific kinds of words they are used. They are used to make the sentences. You got my point? So this
Yes,
way, this is a good thing. This I always advise if somebody asks me. I started my journey that way, and because I am basically from the core of my heart, I'm a teacher also, so I understand it very well, and because I always cater to youth, youngsters, so I can make out that what are the possible ways out, the which way they can go ahead and they can hone, they can better their communication skill. So as per your taste, if you are in a habit of reading, then you need not to go for some very heavy books if you don't like the books. But newspaper is a kind of thing which we all should go through at least once a day just to update our information and knowledge. Right? We do it for the sake of updation. Keep us updated. But if you continue with that practice, even then you can see after every passing day, maybe one word or 2 day, one word, 2 words, 3 words, and with the passing of days, you will keep on increasing your vocabulary. If once vocabulary is done, once you will have a good collection of the words, maybe initially you are wrong at grammar, hardly matters. The important thing initially is grammar, sorry, the vocabulary. Like suppose I have this diary. If I can't say this is a diary, at least I can show somebody and point out simply saying diary, so other person can understand that I'm talking about diary. You got my point? So initially the names of the things around you, that is very important. You go ahead with that. You see all around you where you are sitting and just try to name everything around you. Do you know everything around you? Can you name that substance or article in English? So once you would be able to name everything in English, so your half job will be done. After that, you can work on, or simultaneously, you can work on your grammar also. So this way, definitely, you will improve your English, right?
yes, ma'am. And thank you so much, ma'am. You have given me these valuable tips. I will implement these tips in my English learning journey.
You implement these tips, and in some other session or in some other way or in the form of an email, you let me know how much you have improved. Rather, I will also keep a check on your videos also, and I will see how much improvement you have made.
Sure,
Right?
ma'am, definitely. And I am a very lucky person, ma'am, who is talking with a teacher in this session.
We all are teachers in different forms. Some are teachers with the degrees, but some are teachers without that degree in teaching, right? Because we always learn from somebody. And when we learn from somebody, that somebody is always a teacher for us. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. I can say even YouTube is also a teacher for me.
Certainly.
I can
Certainly.
learn so many things from YouTube.
Yes. YouTube is like an ocean. Whatever you want to take out of it, you can. It depends upon your effort, your consistency, and your patience, everything.
Yes, ma'am. So
So,
many knowledge and so
yeah,
many information available on internet.
yes, yes, yes. So we already we have consumed almost 25 minutes. And Ravi, I think I must end up this session over here. I hope that this session would have proved fruitful for you.
Yes, ma'am, there is no doubt, ma'am. The session is really helpful for me.
Nice. So it was really nice talking to you. And whenever you find any difficulty where you feel that I can be of any help to you, you can simply drop a message by emailing me. So I would try to find out the solution and try to help you out. Okay?
Thank you so much, ma'am. I will definitely do it, ma'am, whenever I will think.
Yeah. I will definitely try to find out some way out. Try to find some way out. Okay?
Thank you,
So,
ma'am.
okay, Ravi. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye, ma'am.
I really enjoyed this session with you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.